In this video, let's explore skills in Copilot Studio. Now, skills is a new feature in Microsoft Copilot Studio. Now, this is a screen through which you can add a skill. Once you add a skill, you'll see the skill over here. You can even edit a skill if you have created it through Copilot Studio. You have an option to upload a file as well. Now, just to start with, what is a skill? So agent skills are portable, open standard package instructions, scripts, and resources that basically provide AI agents domain specific expertise. Skill, you can call it as like a folder containing a skill.md file, which is a markdown file. Skills can be reused across different conversational agents or different platforms like GitHub, Copilot, Claude, etc. Agent loads the skill on demand. So this is important to note because agent will load the skill on demand to execute complex multi-step workflows. Now, agent also has its own instructions, but in order to save considerable amount of tokens, it is always advisable to use skills to have those special skills based expertise for an agent in a separate file. Now, skills basically helps in standardizing and enforcing strict organization policies. You can have multiple skill file in a project hierarchy. You can organize the skills based on a specific use case. Now, this is a website. You can navigate to agentskills.io. I'm going to show you that as well. Now, there is another website, skills.sh, whereby you can use the skills from internet. You can search for a skills related to Copilot, related to Azure, related to any other system where people have already created the skill.md file, and you can reuse that within your Copilot Studio application. Or matter of fact, you can use it for any agent which accepts the skill as a functionality. Skill.md file, what it contains, the skill provide narrow and deep context on how to do something. So it includes metadata like name and description, which is important, which is mandatory. There are other optional things which you can use, like the optional script, which can be a Python script, pointed to a resource, pointed to a template. So those all things can be added in skill.md file. How agent skills work? So three aspects to it: discovery, activation, and execution. So first, the agent loads only the name and description from the skill file. When the task matches the skill description, so take for example, you have created a skill to read an identity document. And if the agent identifies that, yes, I have that skill, I will go ahead and activate that skill. So till that time, it is not loaded in the memory. That skill is not loaded in the memory. Once it identifies that, oh, there is a request for these kind of skills, agent will activate it when the task matches the skill description, and then the execution follows. So agent follows the instructions of the skill markdown file. Name and description, as I mentioned to you, these are important thing. Like it has some sort of a constraints. It has a specific characters, specific naming convention. There are other fields which you can also add, like license, compatibility, metadata, what are the different allowed tools, and there are other things also which you can use within a skill.md file. Now, this is an example from Copilot Studio. Now, skill.md, or like the skill file, you can name that file anything. Like as you see over here, this file is called as hello art, system info, run Python math. There has to be, like when you are uploading a skill package which contains a resources or a script, there has to be a file which has a name of skill.md. So this is the requirement. Now I'm going to show you all this thing in the demonstration. So first let's go into our Copilot Studio application over here. So I have got copilotstudio.preview.microsoft.com, and I have an option here to create an agent. So I can go ahead and create an agent. Now, as you see over here, I'm creating an agent. Maybe let's call this as a skill demo July agent. You can go ahead and change the icon and colors from here. Now here, this is the important thing. Skills now defines behavior through structured instruction. Now you have an option to specify an instruction like what this agent does. You can specify the instruction in this area. However, I am more interested in the skills over here. So it defines the behavior through structured instructions. Now how to create a simple skill. So I'll just click on plus, and I have an option to upload a skill or create from a blank file. Now, when you upload a skill, you need to have a skill.md file or a zip package that includes skill.md. Skill.md must contain skill name and description formatted in a YAML format. I'm okay with that. Let me create from blank. So I'll just call this as maybe hello art. Now here, this is the name of my skill, hello art. And what it does is like it will generate a friendly ASCII art format grading. And I can explicitly specify use this when user explicitly ask for an artistic ASCII yellow hello. Now in the instruction we can specify what all things this particular skill should do. So I'll just say output the word. I'm just hard coding this. You can put anything over here. So I'll just output the word hello Girish in a large stylized text ASCII characters, and I'll say red color. I can specify anything else. And any other thing which you want to specify, you can just specify over there. I'll just say don't include any other text in the response. I'll click on create. Now I have the skill hello art. If I want to test this, first I'll just click on save so that I can save this agent which I have created. And now I'll go ahead in the preview and maybe I'll just say hello art, or maybe whatever is the instructions you have specified. I just type in hello art. It will start looking into the skill set and it has found a skill and it will start giving you the output. So if I go into the preview over here, it has loaded that skill over here. So it has loaded the skill. User is asking for hello art, which matches the skill description, and JBot generating ASCII art greetings, and it has generated this one, hello Girish. So this is one simple example of generating that uh, skill file. Now, if you navigate to VS Code, now in VS Code, I have already created a couple of skills over here. So I have got this generate PDF skill. Now, if you read through this document, first thing what we want is like the name and description. So this is very much important. So 3-3- name and description, that's called as a front matter. So this is the name which should be in lowercase and it can include hyphen. What it does is like it generates a simple clean PDF file from text using native Python scripts without external dependencies. This skill provides a simple, dependable way to generate PDF documents programmatically using Python. Now you write a simple Python code over here, you import the libraries, OS, subprocess, and now here you create a PDF. Now you create a file name. So I'm just named it as Girish PDF. Title, I'm just putting as Girish Uppal, and body text, whatever things you want to put in the body, like over here, I've just put something Girish Uppal, and then maybe I'll just call this as say July 2026, and then I can put some text. Now we are passing this parameter, which is the file name, the title, the body, and this is a simple HTML code which will basically take this as a parameter and put it in a H1 format. So H1 title, paragraph, body text. So whatever you write in the title will be picked from here. Body text will come from here. So all good. I have this code ready. What I can do, I can take this as a file and upload. Okay, so let me do that. So let me save this. Let me go into the path. So I have this path over here. So let me copy this path, go to Copilot Studio, and I'll give an example of adding or uploading a skill. So I'll just click on upload a skill, and I will be able to drag and drop or click upload. Okay, so I'll just paste my URL and I will go ahead and generate the PDF. So I'll just go open, and now generate PDF is available. Now click on save. So this first one we created on our own. Second one, we have uploaded the file. So let me click on new chat, and maybe the instruction, you can specify whatever instruction you want. I'll just call it as generate PDF, and then let's see whether it able to uh, invoke that particular skill. Yes, it has identified the skill. User wants to generate a PDF. Let me ask what content in PDF, and what would you like in the PDF. Please provide title, my report. What should the PDF say? uh, and here you can see some more information. The user wants to generate a PDF. Let me ask what content they want in the PDF. I'll just say my bio data, and maybe the user wants a biodata PDF, and it will start generating the PDF, and then it will have all those name and email, those content ready much available. So what we have done is, like, we have created a skill, we have uploaded a skill over here, and now we have invoked that skill. So you can perform various operations like that. Now, if I go to VS Code over here, now what I would like to do is, like, maybe I'll just create a new folder. So I have this folder over here, and I will create a couple of files. So first file which I'm gonna create is a simple file, which is a Python code. So maybe I'll just write a simple Python code over here. So I call this as maybe hello.py. So it's a Python code. Then I'll create another file which is skill.md. Now, Python code, simple Python code, which I'm going to write is say print. This is a file by Girish. So I can write print. I can write a variable. So I'll just say x equal to 100, y equal to 22, and maybe z equal to x plus y. X plus y. I can remove the space. I can just make it simple. And this is a simple example of how I can use a Python code. So I'll just say print, and I'll say maybe use an F operator, and then say this is addition example, and I'll just say result is z, and that's it. Simple Python code. Save this. Then go to skill.md file. Now we need to run this Python code, right? So what we can do is, maybe I will just maybe rename this, or maybe just call this as uh, either hello or something else. Maybe I'll just call it as rename, because we are performing some addition, right? So maybe Python math. Okay. Okay. So this is the code. Now in skill.md, I will say, okay, 3 dash 3 dash. This is how you write the format. That's the front matter. So you put a name, you put a description, and you just specify maybe this one is again is skill, right? So I will just call this as maybe run Python math. Maybe this is the name of that file. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and maybe just rename this, and I'll just call this as hello for a moment. Okay. Skill.md file as I'll just say call the skill as run Python math. Description, use this to run Python script. Now Python script from the file name hello.py. Okay, and just put some instructions. So hash instruction, I'll just say when this skill is activated, I will say, okay, run hello.py, or I'll just say return the script output directly. Now, okay, I have written a simple skill.md file. I'll just click on save. And as you see over here, it has got name, it has got description, and it has got some instruction. I can put like number 3, number 4, number 5, and then I can extend it. Now, this instruction, which you see over here, name colon run Python math, this is the name of the skill. However, the name of the skill is like the skill.md, because we require a skill.md file in a folder, right? So for that, we would require this. Okay, so this is in a folder. Now, what I will do, I'll go into the backend. So let me go into July demo. I have got 2 files. Maybe I'll just say zip this up. So if I have a zip file, yeah, okay, compressed to zip. So I've got July demo.zip. Let me open the zip file and I can see July demo. Not exactly. We don't want to do it that way, right? So let me get rid of this July demo.zip. What you need to do, just go in this and now from here, just select this and maybe compress to zip file because we want in the root folder. Uh, and you can name this file anything because skill.md already exists. So I can call this anything. If I open this, I should have two files over here. All right, so skill.zip is ready. I'll just copy the path, go in your Copilot Studio, add to the skills. And now instead of creating from blank or instead of uploading just one markdown file, I will be uploading the zip file, which contains a markdown and a Python code. So I've just uploaded this, it will save the skill. And now once it saves the skill, you will be actually able to see the file code as well. Now I've just uploaded one file. You can have a multiple files, Python, multiple resource file, multiple reference file. And now as you see over here, the skill name is called run Python math. Now if I see run Python math, I have got two items in it, skill.md and hello.py. Skill.md over here, you can see run Python math, use this to run Python script from hello, run this, written the script output directly. What this Python code does, simple, 100 plus 22, this result should be 122. And it should print, this is a file by Girish. You can't edit any of this over here, remember that. So you have to do this in your third-party browser or VS Code. And you can even download this entire skill.py from here. Okay, I'll just close this, go over here, preview, new chat. I will say, okay, so what is the trigger is like, I'll just say run Python math. So that's how the skill will get executed. Now you can put some instruction. I haven't put any instruction. It will just search for that specific skill, the name from the name file, and it has identified run Python math. So it has loaded the skill. Let me run this and it has given me this result. So this is a file by Girish. This is addition example. And if you see the code, this is exactly what we wanted the code to run for. So what we have seen over here, you can use skill to enhance your agent's capability. Instead of putting all the instructions in this instructions section, which will be loaded in the context memory every time an agent is active, it is always advisable to use skills, and on demand, if user requests for that information, then only the skill will get activated. So we have seen three different ways to create a skill. One is we just use Copilot Studio editor to add the skill. We have created a skill outside and uploaded a single file. And this one, we have created a skill package. So we have three different type of skills which we can use within Copilot Studio application. So that's it, folks. This is all about skill usage in Microsoft Copilot Studio. Thanks for watching.